Hello, I'm Harry Donahue. I'm one of the board of directors on Friends of Philadelphia Trolleys. We're out here today at the Pennsylvania Trolley Museum, and we're taking a look at Red Arrow Center Door Car 73. And Scott Becker, the executive director of the museum, is going to tell us a little about the car. We're just starting a restoration of this car, and of course, we're going to be looking for funds. So that's the purpose of this video, to let you know what's happening with the car and what we're going to be needing. Scott?
Thank you very much, Harry. Well, it's great to be talking to you today about this historic car. This is really a true survivor. You know, back in 1926, when this car was built, Philadelphia and Westchester Traction Company had 32 of these cars. There's only 6 left. But what's interesting is this car ran the longest. So it was literally on the property for over 60 years. That's incredible. It came here in 1990, and we've always had hopes to restore this car and operate it. And one of the reasons we are so interested in the car, well, first of all, we are the Pennsylvania Trolley Museum. We're broad gauge. We can actually run the car as it was. We have car 66, which we acquired back in 1970, and it's been running here for many years. So we've gotten a lot of experience with center door cars. They're very popular with our visitors. They have beautiful arched green glass on them, nice woodwork inside. They hold a lot of people. 66 is very popular during the Washington County Fair, very popular during our Santa Trolley event. And to have an identical car like that, to expand Santa Trolley, to run 2-car trains during the Washington County Fair service would be amazing. And just last year, we rebuilt the fairgrounds platform, so it is lengthened and widened now so we can take 2-car trains. So the need for this car has really grown. Where we are right now is we're standing inside of our restoration shop on track 21, and the car is in here for analysis to see what exactly we need to do to restore it. As we look around the car today, you'll notice there's no canvas on the roof, just the bare wood. The car is actually sharing a track with Philadelphia Transportation Company 8042, which is another car that the Friends have helped to fund. It's right in front of this car. And we're actually going to do the roofs on both cars pretty much at the same time. So why is that? Well, basically they take the same kind of wood. They're both built by Brill, and we are going to fix the roofs. We have canvas on hand, so we're going to do both cars at the same time. So that's our first step, and then we're going to do continued work on scoping what needs to be done on the car. We've actually got the marker lights off. We're restoring them right now. We're looking at the trucks. We do have spare trucks from Red Arrow 76, which are broad gauge. We may end up using those. So we've got a lot of options to make this all work. So what we're asking today is for you to help us in funding this restoration of this historic car, and eventually to be able to see a 2-car train at the Pennsylvania Trolley Museum. Okay, we're inside the car. As I mentioned to you, we've been doing some work on the marker lights. This is an example of the handiwork of our volunteers. This marker light, we call this a traffic light marker light, which is kind of unique to the center door cars. So we've got 1 down and 3 to go. And if you look around inside the car here, you'll see this is pretty much the condition we got it in. We have been doing some cleaning. We were missing a few parts on it when we got it from SEPTA, but we were able to acquire them through fans and what have you. So the car is complete for restoration. So this is the old conductor seat here, still works, and the car's got a lot of promise. It really does. What it suffered towards the end, it was outside storage, and it did have some roof damage. You can see as Logan will show you bits and pieces. The ceiling panels have to be replaced in places. But you know, the car's all here. It's basically a kit, and that'll allow us to restore it. It's nice to have car 66 because you've got a 3-dimensional blueprint of what it should look like in all the places. So we do have car 66 painted in the 1949 scheme, which I think my opinion, is the most attractive scheme that the Senator cars were in, and our plans are to have this car painted the same way, so there'll be a match set as they go down the track. So here we are on car 66, sister to car 73. As I mentioned, this car has run many years at the museum, and actually thanks to the friends and other donors, about 5 years ago we were able to do some major work on the car. We repainted the exterior, we recovered all the seats the way they would have looked in the 1950s, but as you can tell, this car is fully functional, very popular with the public. We've done a lot of work on getting some nice car cards in here, and it really is a great car. As you can see, a lot of the woodwork, the details in the car, even the little fare required for children over 42 inches tall. We have all of that. So our plan is basically to make 73 look like this and have a two-car train.
Okay, so here we are, out with number 66, the mate to 73. We would like to have 73 look like 66 someday in the future, and that's where we need your help. On your screen you'll see an address for Friends of Philadelphia Trolleys. Any amount, any donation would be very much appreciated. We're not even sure of how much we have to raise, but your help would be really appreciated. You'll see the address on your screen. Make sure you mark your check car 73, very important. You can also go on the FPT website if you'd like to pay via PayPal. But either way, we'd like to start things rolling because we want to make 73 look like 66. Thank you.